So I'm listening to the album of the week. Okay. And as it ends, you know, Spotify goes to another song, you know, just counterparts pops up.
I'm aware.
And he goes, my coworker is listening, and he's aware of a lot of these bands. He's aware of the music. Says, "Oh, all screams are just this one pitch." And I'm like, "What do you mean? What do you mean one pitch?" I was like, at first I agreed. I was like, he stays on one pitch, one note, you know, and just kind of stays there for the whole time. I was like, usually I don't really care for that, but you know, the music for this kind of balances out, you know, and it's cool. He's like, no, like all screams are just one pitch.
They're the same. They're
all the same. And I was like, what do you mean? No, no. I was like, there's different notes. He's like, yeah, it's kind of like, you know, like a drum. Like they're all the same pitch. Every drum's the same pitch. And I'm like, he's like, you know, like when, you know, your snare drum. And I was like, it's tuned to a note, a pitch. I was like, what the fuck do you think pitch means? Oh, yeah, and we're going back and forth for a good 45 minutes. And I'm trying to I don't bring it up. I'm still like, because I'm tired of talking about it. So I'm just working, and he keeps trying to go like, well, I learned in school that, you know, a pitch means, you know, like there's frequencies and stuff, and the you know, the human body, when you're screaming, you can't change pitches, you know, and so he holds up his phone and pulls up a tuner and sings E, and then sings it again, but he goes from like an E to a ah, but like it's still the same. And he goes, see, that's the same pitch. I was like, yes, because you sang an E both times.
Hell, it's the same pitch because you're tone deaf, brother.
Yeah, and I'm like, I don't understand what you're not getting from this.
Chris Pratt, was that you?
What that was. and we're going, dude, we keep going. And later, as we're talking, he starts to try to bring up Polyphia. Mm-hmm. And then we bring up animals as leaders, you know, like what we were talking about on Discord the other day. He calls them gimmicky. He goes, yeah, they're gimmicky. I was like, animals as leaders and Polyphia, they're gimmicky. He goes, yeah, you know, they've only got like that one thing going on. I'm like,
what, jazz and thumb picking?
Yeah, and I'm like, I don't understand where you're trying to go with this. And he goes, yeah, you know, like bands like, you know, Pantera and Metallica.
Oh no.
And he goes, what do you call them? And I'm like, dad rock. He goes, why is that dad rock? I was like, the band is twice as old as you are. You're 23 years old. The band's twice as old as you are. Not the members, the bands. They're my dad's age. Yes. Oh, dude, yeah, he was so offended that I called them dad rock. And he's like, well, what about Opeth? I was like, they're a bunch of fucking dads. I like them still. They're cool, good for them, but like, he wouldn't stop. And I had to talk about this for like overall like a good 3 hours. I was so mad.
Oh,
I was so
3 hours
fucking mad.
Or 3 Goblin hours. What's up, Murray Nation? This here is the Morning After Music Show. I'm your host, Cody, and join with me is Brett.
Hell yeah, brother. Do it for Dale.
Hell yeah, brother. If you're still here after that long tale about some moron child.
Are you leaving that whole thing in?
You know stuff. I don't know how long this bit's gonna last, but
are we leaving all this in?
For at least right now. Absolutely. Yeah. No, that's the intro. That's
okay.
You kicked it off. Okay.
I nailed it.
I feel like people need to know. But what's up, everybody? This is a podcast where we do talk about music and the albums of which they are on. I am Cody. Join with me is Brett. We don't have a third. And
you don't know what I'm looking at.
Bilmuri. Dude, you can't even see my eyes, and these aren't even real.
Those aren't even real?
No. Hey, watch. Oh, no way. No.
What? Whoa. All right, that one's right.
Today we're talking about Bilmuri and his new album, Goblin Hours.
I can't see my mouse. Hold on.
Yes,
Okay, there
Mr.
it is.
Johnny Frank himself has released once again a new album. It's good. It's good.
It's good.
I liked it.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
You know, it's Bill Murray, big Bill Murray fan.
Pretty good.
Got to meet Mr. Johnny when we saw him live a couple months ago in Tampa.
Oh, yeah?
Nice guy.
Oh, yeah?
Very nice guy. Very lovely. Johnny, if you ever see this, again, sorry for that long ass story. Hope you're doing well. Glad you're happy.
Does the reflection in my sunglasses look trippy?
Yeah. Anyway, so you know, that was some deep lore. We're building some lore now. You know, we gotta start adding some characters to this here show. If I learned anything from Mr. Pat Finnerty, you gotta have a cast of characters to join your podcast. Talk with them. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah. Some would say this is Elden lore, like the Goblin itself, a creature of myth. Brett, my question of the day to you and to the audience is, what is your favorite mythical creature of Elden lore, like the Goblin? I'm gonna go.
Yes.
I'm gonna go with a old griffin. I like griffins. They're cool.
Okay.
Or dragon.
You dragon? I'll take a dragon.
Okay, you can take a dragon.
I'll take a dragon because I can't think of anything else right now.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah.
I'm like, wait.
Orc.
I was like, what? Those are shit.
Yeah, that's fair.
They're weird.
That's weird.
Hobbits. Do hobbits count?
Do I count?
Yeah, dude.
Okay, cool. Then yeah. Hobbits
yeah.
count.
Hobbits count.
I am a hobbit.
Heard.
So, you know.
Word. Heard it here first.
All works up. Yeah. Shocking,
New religion.
I know. Hey,
That is, dude. Can we do
hey,
that?
Brett,
Why?
to start a new religion?
Yeah. The Hobbit
Oh.
religion.
Oh.
Yeah. Not the Lord of the Rings religion. The Hobbit religion.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What would we call it?
I don't know.
Shire knowledge.
No, it's gotta have something cool.
No,
It's gotta have something like, what's like half of Jesus? What's half of Jesus?
I don't know, his legs. He's just, I don't know, man.
Oh man, I don't know. Half god. What's a half god? A demigod?
A demigod? Yeah.
No,
Like
I don't know.
a vascular demigod, the second to last track on this album as I try to put us back on the railroad tracks. It's the 12th album from Bilmuri, released October 14th, 2022. Jesus Christ, where's Josh to keep us in line? Remember
Dude,
when I was dad? 9 tracks, 2 more than usual, coming in at 26 minutes and 5 seconds. A little bit long in the tooth, wouldn't you say? I looked at
Wait,
the last
there's
one and it was only like
9
23.
There's 9 tracks on that?
Yeah,
Fuck. I thought it
yeah.
felt like there was like 6.
Crammed them in. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know, I don't know why you're watching, but Bill Murray has a penchant to put out a lot of albums. Very tiny, very nice and bite-sized. Some would call them EPs, but I don't think so. I think it's an album for the modern age, because honestly, who has the time? Brett,
Who has the time?
you know, who has the time? There's so many things to do. You gotta run around all day trying to grab a pair of pit vipers to wear, and then disappointment, but come up with a solution.
Great solution. I
Great solution.
approve.
Yeah.
Mine.
Anyway.
I'm just realizing mine matched my headset.
You sure do. You like the shit green.
I didn't buy either of these. Both of these were given to me by separate people in completely different states.
That's really funny. What are the odds?
What are the odds, man?
On this album was Johnny Frank, aka Mr. Bill Murray himself on the vocals and guitar, Skylar Accord and Josh Manuel on the bass and drums, respectively. You might know them as the rhythm section for one band named Issues. Skylar's been touring with 21 Pilots of recently. Did a big old worldwide tour with them, so that's pretty cool. Just released his first single by himself. Really nice guy. Also met him after the Polyphia issue show. Bringing it back around to the intro. And then Josh Manuel, yeah, he streams on Twitch, Bucktopia. And also, really nice guy. Guess what? Met him too.
Great guy.
He was getting in line to get pizza at Disney Springs.
Cool.
Now, I don't know if Skylar was on every song on the bass, but he's definitely on the first one, a.k.a. Corn-Fed Yetis, which also features Knox. I hope you like features, because there's a lot of them.
Is there?
Mr. Bilmuri, he likes hanging out with friends.
Is that what he's doing?
Yeah, always nice to bring a friend along, especially a lot of these people who might not actually, they're big in the underground, but not so much the mainstream. And
yeah, there's only half of these I know.
You know half?
Okay, no, there's two.
So yeah, actually. Knox was on Corn-Fed Yetis. Summer Hoop was on The Void Approacheth. Seneca was on both Fairy Void type and Fairy Ethereal type. Shorel was on Musclebound Denizen. Some K-pop there. That was fun. I hope Josh liked that. Spencer from the band Camino. All of Dayseeker or just Rory? I don't know. The jury's out. Laura L on Vascular Demigoth, and Enrose on Swamp Creature, the Fire Breather.
The Fire Breather.
Now, Laurel, aka Laurel Colson, she was credited throughout the album as a writer. I don't know how much of a role that played in. As was Catherine Blymel, aka Oblivion, who also was at the Bill Murray show. She was very cool.
Nice.
She did all the electronics, I think, throughout the album.
Oh, hell yeah.
So, yeah. I had to do some digging, okay, because not a lot else is coming out.
I'm surprised you have all
were
this.
Johnny. Yeah, right? Your producers were Johnny and Will Carlson. I'm pretty sure Will has been on all of the recent Bill Murray releases. If you go to his website, covered in Bill Murray stuff. So, and then I assume they also did the mixing and mastering. A lot of DIY, you know what I mean, brother. And singles were The Void Approacheth and Corn-Fed Yetis. Oh, Brett, tell me, how was your week listening to Goblin Hours?
It was actually a little surprising, to be honest. At first, it was I couldn't remember. It wasn't sticking, and then it got to the point where I started to not really care for it because I'm like, I can't remember it. I've heard this like 10 times. It's just not. It's not doing what it used to do. It felt very samey, and it was kind of like the same issues I was having with the Dance Gavin Dance album. Whereas, it felt a little too quick. But for some reason today, it clicked. It clicked, man. Like, that was it. And like, yeah, I've jammed it 5-6 times today alone. Every time I'm like, really this is cool.
Really funny you say that because also the same.
Really?
Yeah, like I listened to it and Letters, which is the old album that's going to be on the opposite end of this vinyl. As he what's great about Bill Murray is merchandising is his passion.
Merchandising is passion.
Hey, look, you don't need a whole 26-minute album on two sides. Just throw in an old album that you didn't get to put on vinyl because you weren't popular yet. And that album, Brett, if you didn't listen to it, you should. I think you'd really like that album because I think that's like his heaviest.
Which one was it?
Letters.
I don't remember that one. I didn't listen to it.
I think it was the third album, so it's super like, oh, you know how he's happy now? Hey,
he wasn't happy.
Uno reverse card, sir.
Really?
No. Oh, no. He was sad Murray. And but yeah. So like I was just listening to it and like it just kind of passed. It just kind of passed by. I kept getting distracted at work.
Yep.
It wasn't really sticking as much as say 400-pound
Yeah, dude,
deadlift
last
or
one,
whatever the fuck it was, back squat.
that shit was like
did.
day one, I'm here.
Yeah.
You know?
Or like Eggy Pocket. Eggy Pocket, fucking, God, these
That was
album names, I love them.
Yeah.
Like, I went back before when I was waiting for you to get home, and I kind of just like clicked through all the songs on those two. And especially with Eggy Pocket, which we should review, dude, I think that's like the peak right there.
Really?
Yeah, like all those songs just instantly they grab you. This one, for whatever reason, just wasn't doing that for me this time.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I was just not fully paying attention because work stuff, sure.
Yeah, that
whatever,
was my
fair.
thing too. Like, I was only listening to while I was in the car, and like,
Yeah.
I take the express lane, so I am chilling, but I don't know. It's just still.
Yeah,
Just-
at work,
it just
things are moving
wasn't-
around so much for me now. Like, the
Mhm.
day just kind of flies by, and when it's only a 26-minute album, which you definitely notice when it switches to the old album,
Yeah.
it
it's
just flies by.
Yeah, that's like 5 seconds.
Yeah.
You blink and then the album's done.
But that's not to say, like, I didn't enjoy it, when I was listening to it and paying attention that I was listening to it, like, the Bilmuri effect takes place, like, you don't remember
Right.
that you know the song, and then you hear the hook, and you're like, oh, shit, yeah, here comes the sax solo, and
Yeah.
I love it,
Yep.
and it's great. But then once it was over, it was just, what was that, That is until today. When I
Yeah.
listen to it, I'm like, oh yeah, these songs, okay, now they're hooking me. Now
There's
I'm in.
now the was it the fairy one?
Mm-hmm.
That one I still don't care for. When it's
Yeah, that's a bit of an
just-
outlier.
yeah.
I don't get it.
I get it.
I feel like
Didn't fit.
he's going for something. He's going for something, and I'm just missing it.
Yeah,
for
like
whatever
it
reason.
it gave me kind of like vibes of right now. The you're doing some majestic video game shit. But it just when you have a 26-minute album, it's a lot to have in there because it's very time consuming, or it feels like it
Yeah.
at least throughout the album too.
Well,
Because it's like smack in the middle or so, or maybe I guess second half.
it's the third song and the sixth song.
Six, yeah, the sixth song
So
is
it
the
just
one
kind of
when
yeah,
like,
it just kind of sticks out real bad.
yeah, it does.
And like the first one's fine if it so like I have to mention Enter Shikari every podcast, so here it is. Here's thank you, sir. Here's the check. Whenever they do like their interludes, right? It's a call and response. There's a progression with each one that calls back to the previous one. Havoc A and B on Common Dreads, for instance, right? There's elements of the first one in the second one, and it's a continuation, right? And it feels like a whole song has taken place while the other songs in between
Oh, that's wild.
lived.
Yo, where'd
right?
your sunglasses go?
Whoa.
Did you see it?
Whoa, spooky.
Spooky.
And that doesn't really happen here. It's like the first one happens and you're like, oh, okay, how is it gonna turn around? How's it gonna land? Let them land. And
Yep.
when the
Let me
second
land.
one comes
Let
around,
me
it's
land.
just kind of like, how is this different than the first one? Why is this here? It's like, I feel like, I trust Johnny, okay? He hasn't done me wrong yet. There's always been a point. I just don't get the point yet.
Yeah, and
Maybe
like
with time it'll click, it already clicked in a week for the normal song, so
that's I think that's one of those two that like that's a situational. It's gonna take that like it's 1 a.m. or 2 a.m. and you're in the car and you're driving home and
Yeah.
it's just you kind of thing. Like that's when that clicks or connects and everything. But until that moment, it's not gonna get it. It's just not.
Yeah.
It's not going to be there.
but everything else, solid.
Everything else, very good.
Solid
very
as
good.
always. The lyrics are real good.
Yeah, they're good. I still think I'm still going with the Dance Gavin Dance thing. Of it was still a little too soon. I wasn't missing it yet.
I guess
I know
for
that's
me,
his thing,
just
too,
because
that
that's
is
his
his thing.
thing. Yeah. So
But maybe
But-
if you slowed it down a little bit.
A little bit.
just a little.
Or maybe, so one thing he did that I always really liked was his cover album he did with a bunch of guests on there. Bilmuri and Friends, right?
Bilmuri and
Got
Friends.
Tillian doing Graveyard. Love it. It's great. Maybe throw in one of those again. Do a second one of those. And cover some new songs with some new people.
That'd be cool.
It'd be very cool. If he would do that, I would hope on the vinyl, the first one is the second one. That'd be really cool.
That would be cool.
There you go. Hey, Johnny, if you're listening, hi. How's it going?
How is he
you take
listening?
that idea.
This song is so fucking distracting right now.
There's a song playing. But yeah, no.
You don't hear it?
Fucking yeah. No, I do. It's called comedy.
Oh, I don't know what that is.
Hand of comedy for you. Yeah, I don't know. It was good. I enjoyed it. I don't know. I never it's so hard for him to fuck up with me. Like, we talk about there's not a lot of new things coming out that really have that staying power. And ever since we first heard, My Feelings Have Feelings, it's been checkmate.
Yeah.
I'm on board.
I don't know. I from what I just saw of the score I gave it, it's probably a lot lower than I was expecting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mine was lower.
It was.
I mean, it's
just
lower than what I gave the last one.
Oh, it's a lot lower than I gave the last one. I don't know, man. It's just like I said, today it was cool, it was fun, but at the same time, it took a week. It took definitely double-digit numbers of listening, and it's at that point, if we weren't doing this, I would have just stopped.
Moved on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't hate it. I really don't. It's just, I don't know. It just wasn't sticking to me this time, really, overall.
Okay.
Because as soon as, like you said, as soon as we're done with this, unfortunately, I don't forget the last one, but this one I'm gonna forget.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey,
Unfortunately.
just maybe let us sit there and marinate for a while. You never know what's going to happen in the hog land. You know what I mean?
I don't know. I listened to Architects twice, and I wish.
The new one?
Yeah, I wish I didn't do that. I wish I could take that one back.
Oh, in a good way or a bad way?
Oh, it's. Have you heard of Animals?
Oh no.
Have you heard that 12 times pretending and trying to be animals?
Man, I don't like that.
Yeah.
Is that what it's like?
Yeah, seriously, I'm not exaggerating.
Oh, okay,
That
cool.
is actually.
Anywho.
Yeah, it's not good. It's really not good.
Oh.
Very
Fascinating.
Very disappointed
Anyway,
on that. Yeah.
What are we doing? Oh yeah, show. A show within a show.
A show within a
View, Skewed, and Reviewed, the podcast within a podcast. And it's not a deep one this time. Go through the internet, find reviews with numbers attached, not rankings, not letters. Can't do anything with that because everything has to be numerical. Okay, I'm sorry. I don't make the rules, except I made the rules. Brett,
Hello.
not a lot.
Not a lot.
Not a lot to choose from.
Not. Not so much.
Yeah, hard to get. Homer's still underground.
Yeah.
Fucking Billboard's not gonna be talking about it.
No.
You know what I mean?
No.
So, there's not a lot. So, Sputnik gave it a 6.6. Album of the Year gave it a 6.9. Nice.
Nice.
Rate Your Music, 5.98. And then, yours truly, it only had 2. They were both 5 out of 5. So, gave it a 10. And then here on YouTube, Rob Carey gave it a 7. There
Okay.
you go. We'll be
Okay.
number 6.
I don't feel as bad anymore.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you think it is?
Do you want me to go first, or are you going first?
I can't go. I already know it. You gotta go. What do you mean?
Okay. Oh, true. Well, no, I mean to give your score.
No, you gotta guess what the... Brett,
Oh, we're
what's
trying
the
to.
average of the internet?
We're,
God damn it.
fucking hell, dude. Listen. Do you know how much shit of this we fucking did beforehand? All right.
Sir, come on, you're freaking serious.
I like the glasses. That was funny.
Thank you. Give me a number. God damn it.
6'8".
7-3.
Is it really? Fuck.
All right.
I remember. I know what we're doing.
Yeah, you know what you're doing.
Totally, dude. You know how many times we've done this? First
82.
time. Oh, 82 is
Oh.
it?
Not including the Bo Burnham episode of the old podcast that spurred it all. That's a little history. And no one cares. Yeah, do you want to go first? Do you want to read Josh? Do you want me to read Josh's?
I don't have Josh's. You go for it.
I have Josh's.
Yeah, go.
Okay.
Do
cool.
Josh's and then I'll go and then you can go, or vice versa. I don't care.
Let me see if
Whatever.
I can do my best Josh impression. Catchy choruses, but truthfully, this music is just pop music, which, as you know, I enjoy. And maybe if I had more time with it, or connected more to Bilmuri as an artist, I could find more meaningful connection to the lyrics. Also, not a fan of 35-second in-between tracks when the album is already on 9 songs, but the songs that are actually songs are great. Okay, I
Fair.
agree.
Yeah.
7. Musicianship. He knows what he's doing. There are some decent riffs and syncopated riffs that touch on metal and gent, but still keep it pop, which is where he excels. The features are all good too. The vocals for each featured artist to me is the highlight for each song, but I'm getting sick of saxophone. I disagree with that last part.
I disagree with
Gave
that
it
as
an
well.
8.5.
Fucking stupid ass. What do you mean you're getting sick of saxophone?
It's
Shut the
a
fuck up.
punishment. Production.
He's not gonna hear it
Not
anyways.
a single, yes. Not a single issue with how this was produced. It's beautiful and makes my ears tingle, laughing out loud. But was he? 10. Originality. It sounds like Bilmuri, which is original, huh? But also because of that, it sounds like every other Bilmuri I've ever heard. So just average for me, 7. And then memorability. All the songs sound the same, and that might be because I'm not an avid listener, but at the same time, it could be intentional. I don't think that this is an album artist. It feels more like a singles artist, and that's okay. 6.5. So altogether, Josh gave it a 7.8.
Whoa. Okay. Really?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay.
Now, Brett, I'm gonna need you
Shit, okay.
to go next. One, story structure rise to break up the monotony of me saying 2 scores.
Right.
2,
right.
because depending where you land is going to depend on where my score is.
Well, yeah, he says all that. I am kind of blown away that Josh gave that score to this. This fucker is going like, oh yeah, no, I love Miss Me. Dude, I can't. This is classic metalcore. This is what I've been looking for. 6. Like that's Josh.
Yeah.
What? Almost gave this an 8.
Yeah, I'm fine with it. Now, Brett, tell me
I'm not
some of your
upset.
thoughts.
It's just, I'm surprised. Songwriting
Show
and
it.
lyrics. I mean, here's all right. So I'm gonna do a blanket statement
Sure.
over this whole thing. It's Bilmuri.
It is Bilmuri.
It's Bilmuri.
That is him.
So the biggest issue on this was the memorability and the originality. Just like what Josh was saying, it's hard to remember. You know, even we did have the time with it. The fact that it took so long to do something is why I'm kind of giving it the negative points, or just docking points a little bit. Originality, again, it's Bilmuri. It is original. I've heard it a bunch now, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So I am giving it, for the mean, a 6.9
Altogether?
altogether.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why I'm surprised with Josh's score. He's damn near a whole point ahead of me.
Okay. Okay, I can fuck with this.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to go with my original score. I did rescore myself and gave it like a little bit higher.
Fair
But
enough.
after the conversation, I'm going to go with my original score, which is just slightly lower. Still pretty good.
Do you want to change your
as I've said-
colors for this? You're you're a whole new person. You aren't Josh anymore.
Oh yeah, that's true. But I should have changed it already. I'll do orange now.
Ooh.
Songwriting lyrics. It's great, right?
Dude,
Songwriting
I love
lyrics,
how like they change size a little bit as you move.
Ooh, it's pretty cool. Hey,
I can't believe that works so well though. That's
hey,
amazing.
Mr. Worldwide.
Is it take the red pill or the blue pill?
I don't know. Oh, these are bad. Those don't look good.
Those are. Oh man.
There we go.
There you go.
There they were. Stop distracting me. Anyway, songwriting. I really like the lyrics, but they didn't start like sticking with me until reading them on the drive home today, just because they hadn't stuck with me.
Reading them on the drive home in GTA, I'm assuming.
Yeah, in GTA. They're there. Hey, Spotify didn't want you to do it. They would have made a feature. Blame them. Anyway, they didn't really stick with me as much as the old ones did, as we kind of touched on. But they're all still real good. I like the Void Approacheth is kind of like about religion and stuff. The trauma echoes.
Is it really?
Yeah. I don't know if that's an actual quote, but that's the quote I saw on Genius, so I'm gonna go with that.
Oh, okay. So it's one of those.
Yeah.
Yeah,
maybe
it's called
maybe
Corn
he
Fed
said it in the
Yeti.
live
So
stream.
this is actually about the environment.
Could be. Yeah, I gave it an 8.48. It's standard. It's still really good. Still vibe with it. Musicianship, 9.37. They nailed it. I think the inclusion of Skylar and Josh. Josh was on every song. I think he's just a permanent drummer now, which is really cool.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That is pretty cool.
I don't know if Skylar was on every single track for bass, but definitely the first song which he's on, he really shines, and I love it. And if that could be more of a thing, and we could get kind of like a gold necklace vibe going in the next album.
Yeah, are we getting a full band here?
Yeah, slowly but surely. Production, I agree with Josh. 10, amazing. They don't miss. Sounds great. Originality and memorability, sitting at a low 8, 8.2 and an 8. For again, what we said earlier. Like, I'm remembering it more now. I think originally I would have probably given that like in the 7s, or maybe a high 6.9 just for the meme. Lol. But yeah, it clicked today. So 8.84.
That's your
So that's my overall.
Okay.
So we're kind of all spread out.
Yeah.
For reference, my other one was going to be a 9.01.
Oh.
Yeah, a little bit higher.
That's pretty high.
I wanted to see where everyone was, but I agree with these scores that I see. So I went with my gut.
That's
so,
fair.
Brett, take us down to a paradise city called the Monolith of Mosh.
I'm glad we didn't have to finish that lyric. Fucking cringe ass shit. All right.
Isn't it great?
I think we're gonna have to scroll down. Oh,
We are gonna have to scroll. Ooh, this is interesting.
this is interesting. Fuck. Actually, hold on.
Okay.
Hold on. What are the scores again?
It is 7.8, 8.84, 6.9.
Oh man, my score is really bringing it down. 7, 8, 8, 4, and 6, 9. See, me and Josh would equal out pretty well. I mean, it's an easier number to get a median. What would that be? All right, I think it's going to be... You know what? Just for the meme, I'm going to say it's going to tie Electric Callboy so it's going to be 42.
Okay.
But I also just think it's going to be the same score, just to have a third one going for it. It would be our first three-way battle.
Brett. That's exactly what happened.
Shut up. No way.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Okay, so
Dude, no way.
there it is. Bilmuri Goblin hours in the year of our Lord.
2102?
Not there yet. Yep, there we go.
It's a hell of a year.
Is a 7.85. So we have a 3-way tie. So we have to go through this twice and see who beats it. So, songwriting lyrics. Billy Talent or Bilmuri? I think it's going to be Bilmuri.
So, I'm going to go Bilmuri on this one.
Okay.
I can see Josh saying Billy Talent, though. And I wouldn't be upset. I wouldn't be upset.
I wouldn't be upset either, because that was a good album. I do come back to that one.
I'm gonna
hear it, I'm like, this is good.
I'm gonna stand on a tie for that one right now. We'll come back to that one if need be.
If need be, but for now I'll put Bill.
Okay.
That was what we said first.
Yeah, that's
musicianship. Musicianship. Let's see. Probably Bill Murray again. Because nothing else sounds like it. I know that dips into originality, but like.
Yeah, and I know we were always talking about Billy Talent being Canadian Green Day.
But there you go.
Okay.
Same thing for originality.
Same thing for originality.
Bill Murray.
Same thing for originality.
That's 3 out of 5. So okay, Bill Murray is going above Billy Talent now.
Fair enough. Now.
Same, but for Electric Callboy.
Same, but for Electric Callboy.
Fuck you, Google
I love
Docs.
that the number did that. Yep.
Songwriting.
Bill Murray.
Now,
Bill Murray.
yeah,
Bill Murray.
because
Overall, yeah, that whole album.
yeah,
The
they're
singles
real
are great.
lyrics.
Singles are great.
yeah. But like, if you're comparing songwriting and like they're both me, but one's a meaningful me.
Yeah, and the whole
fucking
album,
sense?
those few songs that weren't the singles were noticeable.
Yeah.
So,
All right.
musicianship. I'll go Electric Callboy.
Ooh. Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
gonna go Electric Callboy.
I'll fuck around with that. Electric Callboy production.
I'm gonna go Electric Callboy, dude. I'm gonna do it.
Okay.
I'm doing it.
Okay. Originality.
Dude.
I don't know.
Can we come back to that one? No. Yeah, well, yes, because memorability. Which one do you remember more?
This one.
I know my answer.
Is it this one? Or is it techno?
It's techno.
It's techno.
I remember techno
Okay.
better. Overall. Because, we talked about this whole episode.
Yeah, that's true.
From
That's
day
true,
one, I remember
fuck.
that shit. This
Yeah.
is, you know,
All right, so it
That's-
stays where it's at.
it stays where it's at.
43. Okay. That's okay. Okay, that's fair. God, we got. It's supposed to be a fucking comedy music review show, and we're really fucking deep into this now.
I know, right?
Need to cool off. Hey, I went back and did homework, and I got
Really?
our previous scores because I wanted to see where we did the last album at.
Oh, for Bill Murray?
Yeah, for 400-pound back squat,
Uh-huh.
and because this is the first time we've done 2 new albums
Oh, the same.
on the show of
Yeah.
the same band on the show.
Yeah.
So I went back and compared. Josh gave it an 8.1, so slightly higher.
Okay.
You gave it an 8.31, which
Much
is
higher.
way higher.
Much
And I
higher.
gave it a 9.25.
Also much higher.
Yeah.
Both of us were a whole point higher on that.
Mhm.
At least.
And I think that that's accurate.
I think that's accurate.
Still good.
Still good.
Still good.
Still good. Not saying it's bad. For all you
Better than what
fucking
the internet
idiots
said.
on YouTube that are going to be like, oh, well, you know, you guys said that it's trash and how dare you disrespect. No, fuck off.
No, I'm a fan. Look,
Said it's good.
I've worn pit vipers the entire time. I'm part
entire
of the
time.
meme.
The entire time.
Oh man. So Brett, it's your turn. What are you gonna give us now?
Fucking hell. I didn't know. I forgot it was my turn. Well, we're going into Halloween, right?
And we are going into Halloween.
We just did AFI. I'm not gonna do All Hallows Eve.
Pick a few so we can spin the wheel.
Okay. Is I Am Ghost? I guess I can come back on the table.
The new Polyphia album comes out on Friday, I believe. I know it's not super Halloweeny, but like, you know.
There is a new album that we could do that is fairly fitting, kind of.
Okay.
That we listened to, we did not review.
Okay.
So let me put that. Let me put.
There's an old EP.
Yeah.
There's a couple old EPs that you could do. You know, just saying. I'm not trying to influence anything. You can also go the other direction and do some horror punk, like I don't know, like a band like Aiden. You know. You can also, for the fun of it, because it's Halloween, I don't know, fuck around, do a Slipknot album. Insane.
See, here's the thing though.
Because we did Ice Nine Kills last year.
Yeah, I know.
We need to
Yeah.
follow that up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So just let it marinate.
But I never got into Aiden or Slipknot. So I don't even know the album other than Iowa, like, because obvious reasons.
That's a good one.
It is good. It is
That's
good.
the best one, some would argue. So I don't know. You know,
All right.
You have your 4. You know, spin that bitch. What's cooking around in your big old noggin? Let's find out.
Well, it'd be the
Okay,
one
tell me
we
what
just
the-
added.
Oh, all right. Well, tell me the other ones.
So the one that I was talking about that we listened to was Prada.
Okay. Was that number 1?
Yeah.
Okay, what was number 2?
I Am Ghost.
Okay.
And then
Trying to get them on there.
3 was going to be All Hallows Eve from AFI.
Okay.
The EP.
So, what do we land with? Lucky number 4.
Oh, well, we said it. You just said that some say it's their best album. So we're going with Slipknot.
Oh, fuck.
We're going to do
It
Iowa.
happened.
We're going to do it. We're going to do My Homeland.
Oh, my God. That is amazing. I
remember listening to it with my brother in the garage while we were playing darts while it was raining in Vegas. I do remember that.
You know,
Fuck,
I'm
dude.
glad. I'm glad. Hell yeah. This is gonna be interesting.
It's
I've been
gonna be
waiting
interesting.
For one of these.
I'm
One of these,
surprised you haven't picked
outlier
it.
ones.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, biding my time. You know.
That's the
Sometimes, you
thing.
know,
Like a lot of these, I'm like,
just gotta wear
oh,
mask. And then, you know, face your inner demons. You know what I mean? So that's it.
are you having fun
Oh,
over there,
Paul.
you fucking VTuber?
I fucking miss Paul.
Oh god damn it! All right, well that's what we're doing. What time is it?
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Wait, mail?
Bill?
Mail?